in this question, you've got let's see, with some kind of a fraction, which is your 3 over 4, and then you've also got something in front of an x. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is we're going to work on getting rid of the bottom part of the fraction, and the second thing we're going to do is get rid of the number for the x, and that will leave us with x equals something, which is going to be our answer. Okay, so let's get to it. Alright, the thing under the fraction is our 4 here, this yoke. I'm not really liking that fraction. Alright, now the trick here you use, of course, is the handy fact that divide by is the opposite to multiply by. Right now, this is divide by, so the opposite is multiply, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply both sides by whatever it is, in this case it's 4, and it works. Check it out. 4 cancels with the 4. Now, that will leave me with 4 times 5 here is my 20x, which equals to whatever was left there, the 3, because the 4 is cancelled out. Great, so that's that done. Now I've got rid of my fractions. I'm left with this number in front of the x still. It's the 20 in front of the x I don't like. Okay, so I'm going to use the same thing again. 20 in front of the x means that's 20 times x. So the opposite to times, of course, is the opposite to multiply is divide by, and that's what I'm going to do. I am going to use that so I can divide by 20, and you have to do it to both sides, don't forget, because it's an equation. If you multiply one side by an elephant, the other side has to be multiplied by an elephant. That's the rule. Okay, and you'll see it works out here, because my two 20s will cancel. 20 over 20 is 1. Great, that leaves me with x is equal to 3 over 20. So you might have seen this before, where you were left with something like, you did a sum and you were left with 2x equals 4, and you kind of just said, you thought about it, you were like, okay, x equals 2. What happened there was that you had 2x equals 4, and you divided both sides by 2, and your 2's cancelled out, and that's how you got x equals 4 over 2, which is 2. Yeah, so you've been doing this all along, but in this case, you know, you've got a big number like 20, so you kind of have to slow it down and think about what you're doing. Great, that is it.